for you, buddy.
Oh, for me? Thanks. What's up, guys?
What is up, boys and squirrels?
Boys and squirrels.
Boys and girls. Can we even say boys and girls anymore?
Oh, God.
No, it seems like nobody
Let's not get into
knows
that.
what that is anymore. Guess what we're doing?
We're pushing some bushings.
We're actually working again.
Yeah.
On
S2000.
Project AP1.
We've reached the point of taking things off
Yes.
and finishing things, and now we're putting things on.
It's actually downhill from here.
We flipped our ratchets from remove to tighten. You know, you're at that point in the project where you flip the ratchets.
Yeah.
It's like a satisfying point because you know you're over the halfway point.
I never thought about it that way, Matchew. Yeah. In my entire, whatever it's been, 20-something years of working on cars.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice feeling.
That's a great little anecdote you got there. So we are pressing, well, let's talk about what we're doing. This is the Project AP1 S2000
yeah, we're just holding
suspension mini-series overhaul. We're doing a whole bunch of Balladesports parts. If you want to see the in-depth details of everything that's happening, watch the video that we released before this on Project AP1. Mm-hmm. But by now you saw the headache of what it was to take all the factory bushings out as they are not serviceable in the S2000 arms. But we are making them serviceable.
Yep.
And we are installing Balladesports. They're spherical, complete spherical.
Mm-hmm. They're nice. And serviceable, too.
Serviceable, yes. I was about to say sway bar, but they're complete spherical bushing kit.
Yep.
So we already did a couple of the arms. We actually did one of everything, just so we can get on camera.
We'll probably screw it up. It went great, by the way.
It went pretty good.
So we'll probably screw it up when we do it on camera.
To show everybody that we're not buffoons and that we know what we're doing. But yeah, I mean, these look absolutely beautiful. And, I don't know if you guys can see this, we rust bulleted the arms. Oh wait, we videoed that.
Yeah, we did.
That video would have already been released by now. Sorry.
Yeah. There's probably 2 videos that we need to release.
We're a little bit all over the place here for this project.
It's just us. It's just me and him. We both have full-time jobs.
We're not a production crew.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have to explain them.
No.
Anyways, the arms look great and rust bullet, nice and fresh, and they look really nice with these Balladesports bushings. And a lot of these are aluminum bodies, so I think there might be a little bit of weight savings there too. They're stainless inserts, but the housings are aluminum, which is really nice. Aluminium.
Rubber's pretty light too, though, isn't it?
As the Brits would say. It's true, but the factory ones are steel.
Yeah.
And like there's rubber with steel. I don't know. We didn't weigh them back to back. I'm sorry. I know.
It's unsprung weight too, Quinn. It matters more than regular weight.
Yeah. We're going to just weigh the car when it's done because I think it's going to be actually pretty light for a factory AC and factory stereo S2000.
Actually, with these being on the body, would that be unsprung weight? Or probably not?
I don't know if that counts.
No, I think like this would be considered unsprung weight. But I think this probably wouldn't because this is a mounting point to the body.
I guess you're right because the springs are not holding it up. Mm-hmm. So that would constitute unsprung weight. But anyways, technicalities. Mm-hmm. So we're going to walk you guys through and show you how to do each bushing. So hopefully those at home who are feeling adventurous can follow this video along and install their own Balladesports spherical bushing kit.
We've got a press, but I'm pretty sure a similar method can be used with vices or even the ball joint removal tools.
It can.
The ball joint service tool.
But I'll just say this, words of wisdom and advice to you young lads watching this. Go to Harbor Freight and buy the $200 20-ton press.
We've used it so many times.
It's worth every penny. I've had this thing for, I don't know, 12 years now at least. And I've used it many, many times. Every garage enthusiast, car enthusiast should have one.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Absolutely worth it. So these are our beautiful finished product. We're going to show you one by one, and that's it. And we'll show you everything when it's all done, all laid out pretty. And I'll probably even do a post for the grams with it.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
going on the gram.
That's right. Doing it for the gram. All right, let's dive into it.
I'll even like get close for a shot or something.
So before we start pressing our aluminium housing bushings in, get some grease. I don't know if this matters, but I feel better about greasing it. I ran out of grease, so I stuck my finger in Matt's bum. And I borrowed a little bit of his own natural butt butter.
You're welcome.
Thanks, buddy. And we're just gonna lube up the insides here.
Yeah, I feel like if it were to go in cockeyed, and dig into the metal, like it's only gonna get worse, and it's gonna go in that same path.
Yeah.
So like this is just kind of reassurance.
These dig into the metal a little bit.
Yeah.
And like we're shaving a little bit of the aluminum.
Yeah.
on some of them, just a little bit. I don't think it matters that much, but
Fitment has been like consistent across all the bushings though, which is,
yeah.
yeah, shout out to Ballade for that.
Yeah, good job. Good job. So here, Matchew's been lining these up for me, all professional.
Yep. Yeah, we just got a combination of the ball joint socket cups and then a few sockets for the ones that have to get pushed further through.
Correct. And I should note that we are doing the front uppers right now. And these ones you actually have to split. So you have to eyeball these. There's no stop. You can't just press it all the way until it's flush or until it buries. You actually have to 50-50 it in the control arm. But they do press in nice and easy. There's not a whole lot of resistance, as you can see.
Yeah, it's always easier to install new bushings.
Yeah. Down here is a little bit, and that could be a little bit of the aluminum shaving. And if memory serves me, we're right about there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Looks like it's probably somewhere around like 10 mil. I think,
A hair more.
yeah, a hair more.
I'd rather go a hair short than a hair more.
Yeah.
We did go a hair more on one, and because you can't really get it into the press, great. To
The
go
other
out
way, yeah.
Yeah, we put it into a vise.
Yep, a vise with the cup.
Yep, with the cup and just moved it a little bit. All right, ready?
Yep. There it is.
There it is.
Yep, that looks great.
Okay, do the other side. I should mention that as a part of this project, I'm replacing all the ball joints. Oh wait, why don't I put it?
You already got grease in there.
Yeah. I'm replacing all the ball joints except for one in the front lower knuckle, the one that's on the flange, because I couldn't get those. And they look okay, but all my other ball joints they're fine, but the boots and stuff are a little bit worn. They got 130,000 miles on them, and I just figured since we're doing all the suspension components, I might as well put fresh ball joints in here wherever I can. And we're already changing out the rear ball joints and the knuckles for Ballade's extended ones.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Alex actually, if you're doing this, Alex sells replacement ball joints for the upper arm. So traditionally you had to buy new arms from Honda to get new ball joints, but Alex does sell replacement ball joints, and we're going to show you those going in. We showed you removing them.
He also sells these completed like this, right? Like refinished and everything?
I think he does, yeah. I think you can actually buy these with the spherical bushings already pressed in, but if you're self-masochistic like Matchew and I,
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
yeah, we're good.
Yeah. And also remember, where it mounts to the body too, there's a little bit of play in those brackets. I mean, tightening the bolt, I think, tightens it all down, but
Right.
but you should still be. We test fit one of the ones we finished earlier to fit right in. So
Yep.
so this one's good.
All right, you want to take a quick pause? I'll go grab a ball joint.
Yeah, we're good. We're sure about this, right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So these are the upper front arms, right?
Correct. Front uppers.
Yeah.
The cuts on the bottom faces down, writing faces up, threaded, whatever these were for, the brake line or the ABS line, one of them faces down.
Yeah, and ball joints face down as well.
Who's calling me?
The mics can't pick that up, actually.
Really?
So, yeah, it should be okay.
All right, be right back. So we screwed up filming the first ball joint.
But luckily they're the same part number and everything,
It's
right?
it's the same, yeah, it's the same ball joint for all 4 upper arms, front and rear. So if you buy these from Ballade, it's all the same ball joint.
Yep. So we're just gonna do the rear. This is the rear, right?
Excuse me, we're having cervezas and I'm a little, little carbonated up. So yeah, we're just gonna press this in. For this, you can see here we're using the plate that came with the press, and there's a cutout notch right here. We're doing that because the ball joint extends down like so, and it's gonna stick through our cup on the bottom, so we need a little bit of clearance on the center. So I'm just kind of resting the cup halfway over. Now she's holding it like so.
And then we found a socket that just fits over the outer ring.
Magic socket. Man, who let this press up so far?
It wasn't me. I'm sitting over here.
Are you sure, Matthew?
You just wanted to get another workout.
I didn't really get a good workout in today. I kept getting phone calls. Business. And there's not a lot of meat in the upper arms here, so these press in fairly easily.
Yeah.
We still grease them just because it is metal on metal, but I don't know how necessary it really is.
Yep. Same process for the other one. Yep. Nice and easy.
So all your upper arms you're gonna do just like that.
Just
And
like that.
we're not gonna show you another upper arms.
Another set of the inside or the
The inner bushings, because it's the same. They're literally the same bushings all the way around too.
So we'll do the front lowers next.
So moving along to the front lower control arm, we're going to start with bushing C, and this is the fatter of the two sphericals. Not talking about the caster bushing. We're going to do that one last. That's the big giant pancake one. But C goes here, and if you notice, and I don't know, I think this was Alex's idea.
That's
very clever.
Focus.
Oh boy,
back it up a little bit.
There's a little machine lip right here, and it looks like this is down 1,000th or two than the rest of this, and this is to start the bushing, so it's aligned. Very clever. So it kind of, now it's not showing.
We might have a little bit of rust bullet in there
a little bit of rust bullet.
But we were able to like push one of them all the way down to the
It's sitting
step.
in there and it's sitting even.
Yep.
It's not crooked, so it helps start it. That's actually a very nice feature.
Yeah.
We were looking at that like, why is this here? But I'm pretty sure that's why that's there.
It's worked so far. We haven't had any issues yet.
So we're gonna use a slightly bigger ball joint cup for this guy because this is a big
mammoth
arm. There's plenty of meat on the arm itself, which is great.
Just get a big one to do the outside edge.
32 mil socket. You really should invest in the ball joint cups, or just buy the Harbor Freight ball joint tool that comes with all of them.
I bet you could probably find on Amazon.
I'm sure.
Just these cups.
Yeah.
Ball joint cups.
That's actually good. We should get more of them so we have stuff that's like the correct size. So for this one, because the spherical center section there, the sleeve inserts, they stick out past the body itself, we're gonna flush.
Yeah, this part goes flush.
Yeah, we're gonna flush the actual aluminum body up with the control arm itself. I don't know if you guys are seeing this on camera, but it's shaving a little bit of aluminum off. Just a little skim coat.
Better than going in raw though.
I mean, here's the thing. It's like, these are CNC'd. Anything that comes off of a CNC, and I know this the hard way from manufacturing what I do out of aluminum and tie, is that this ain't aerospace grade tolerances here. This is like, I don't know what the spec is, but I'm sure the tolerance is.
Is it BMW rod bearing spec?
I mean, maybe not quite that gaping, but nothing's going to be an exact fit. But this is like pretty good. A little bit more.
A little more, yeah. Yeah, see, I got a little bit of aluminum with the grease.
Aluminum. I think we're flush right there, right?
Yeah.
Let's see how we did. You can show them the shavings.
Yeah, look at that.
So I wouldn't be alarmed by that.
I'd rather have it do that than just go in too easily.
Well, yeah, then flop right through, right? So I guess you got to be careful, extra careful when you're uninstalling, because if you take steel out of the arm, you're gonna have bushings that push right through.
Looks good.
Very good.
All right, let's get this one.
Okay, so last but not least, well, this isn't last, this is second, but this is the bushing that's closest to the ball joint connection point. It's S.
Yep, this is for the actual coilover.
S is for silly. Yeah, this is the coilover bushing, the shock bushing.
S for shock.
S for shock.
Still crooked.
Well, Matchew, nothing's perfect, okay?
Yeah, it'll straighten out as we put some grease in there.
I have faith that it'll find its way home.
You can yell at it like Happy Gilmore.
Find your home. That was a great movie.
That was classic.
Man, they don't make great movies anymore.
I'm trying to think of the last great movie I saw.
Couldn't even tell you. Although I saw they're gonna make a Constantine too.
Oh, I never saw the first one. That was John Wick,
This
right?
looks like it's going crooked.
Or not John Wick, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
He's one of the only celebrities that I would actually want to meet. He seems like a really like cool dude.
Likes motorcycles.
Yep.
He's okay in my book.
Straightening out.
Trying.
Yep, it just did. I feel the arm moving.
There we go. So this is the same thing. We're flushing this one up.
Oh, you know what movie I just watched was Nope?
What is it?
Nope is what it's called.
Nope.
Nope. Like nope. Like, you know, you see
Nope.
something sketchy and you say nope and you walk away.
Yeah.
That's basically what it's about too. It's supposed to be about like aliens or
Yeah.
an alien. And it started off so good. Like
then it got
I was
awful.
terrified. And then it got awful. The ending was just so bad.
There you go.
That's flush.
Nice and flush. Looks good.
Yep. Last one, right?
Last
we still
one,
got that
we're
whole
already,
other
we're already
arm.
greased. So this is the caster adjustment.
This was the one that was fun to get out.
Well, the caster eccentric goes in here. So this one is the only one that comes with the sleeves for it outside of it. It's this big pancake guy. This is serviceable too, so it has the C-clips.
You need the big cup for this one.
It's labeled B for
Boy cup.
For boys, something that nobody can seem to answer what it is anymore.
This one was easy. This one's just flush. Ooh.
This got the cut in it.
Oh yeah.
That's why the beginning was easy. Or taper, I don't know which one. It's not really taper, it's just
It's a step.
the step.
A little more.
Right there.
Yep, that's good.
Look at that.
Ooh, we went too far.
Did we?
Yep. This one's got.
Fudge.
Yeah, look at that. Luckily, this one we could just turn over though.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It must be a little thicker.
That's what she said.
All right, last arm. So
All right, so Matchew and I came up with a method for this. More Matchew than me. But we're going to use the little skinny section of the plate here. So Matt holds it. No, just pass this through like so. Lift it up. Oh, we're going to use the real small cup on this.
Yeah.
Just going to put our little cup underneath.
We had a couple issues trying to get it flat,
Yeah, it's not going to be like perfectly straight, but it'll be
but
pretty,
it goes in perfectly straight.
pretty darn close. This is the medium-sized bushing, right?
I think so.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Look at that, like butter.
Yep, and this is another flat one, right? We just go flat to this
Yep,
lip.
this is a flush press.
That's it.
Okay. Yowzes.
Yep, that's good.
Yowzes trousers.
Try not to hit your arms. Looks good.
Okay.
Now this is the easiest one,
Yep.
and they're all greased already.
Yep, we greased everything. This is the fatter, guys. This is the E. Flush press.
Yeah, because it's got the sleeve on the inside that sticks out.
Yep.
That's all we have left.
No, I got one more.
Yeah, but it's the same type of bushing is what I meant.
These go quick though, huh?
This is surprisingly easy.
I guess it makes up for what a bastard these are to take out.
That's good.
Did I go too much? That looks good.
No, it's okay. Yeah, that was a pain. That took like 3 nights.
That was
Get all these
ridiculous.
bushings out.
Never in my life, Matthew,
Yeah.
have I fought with control arm bushings that badly. Last one.
Good. Man, those all fit so well.
I can't even believe it.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, let's take a beauty shot and then we'll wrap this video up.
All right. We are getting there, Quinn.
Look at all this fun stuff.
I know. This is the part of projects that I like. It's not the dirty
best part.
Yeah, it's the satisfying, like nice, clean, new looking parts. Installing those, it's gonna look good.
I mean, everything's just laid out nice and clean. I love that.
Yep.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
So, wasn't the install not bad?
Yeah. Way better than taking them out.
Way easier than the removal. So it kind of makes up for it. But that's it. Oh, we have to do the rear ball joints to put the extended ones in.
Yep.
The hubs are still on the car, or the knuckles, I should say, are still attached to the axles.
So those act like kind of like steering rack spacers. Like it just corrects the geometry for a lowered car.
It's to give the shock its full range of travel.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, you lose that, I guess, more when you lower the car also.
Yep.
But that's gonna help a lot of the edginess, like little bumps upsetting the rear suspension. And then the toe arms are going to stop the toe-in effect on their compression.
Yep.
So hopefully stabilizes things. And then these bushings will hopefully let everything articulate the way that it's supposed to.
And then we're getting this thing on track this year, right?
I want to.
We've got a Modified Machines Day. What is it, October 15th?
That's the goal by October 15th. We got to get it aligned.
Yep.
Everything else ready to go. Engine's tuned. Engine's all in its new state and it's tuned.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this is... And we need tires for the new wheels.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get some 200. What's good for 200 treadwear these days?
It's the new Azenis, I think. They're kind of like the new RE71Rs, like back in the day.
I always feel like the Zennies weird.
Yeah.
They get plasticky over time, but they're good, huh?
Yeah.
They're usually cheaper than all the other 200
Yep.
tread. Well, it's gonna be a kick-ass car at Lime Rock. We're gonna test it.
Yep.
I'm hoping it's gonna be like an ultimate like roadster. That's really what I'm hoping, because I crapped on about this in the other video. Like, I love the powertrain of it. I think it's epic.
It's an awesome. Honda just knows their 4 cylinders.
Car looks cool. It sounds good. It revs high. It's got a good gearbox. Like, and then we put the rotary. We put the rotary in the NB. So like that has its own redeeming.
That could be the ultimate roadster.
270 wheel and a 2,200 pound car. Yeah, that's going to be pretty fun. All right, anyways.
Yeah.
These are all just thoughts right now. So that's it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions about what we did, drop them in the comments below. Either Matchew or I will try to help you out. And that's it.
Yep.
So
come see us at one of our Lime Rock days. Go to modifiedmachines.com.
Yeah. We'll be there for the October 15th one.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So, all right, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you in the next one.